Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
You know, some of the issues that a colleague can run into in early games aren't really going to be a thing as Showmaker is lurking.
Yeah, he is a long way from home at this point in time, as they know that this could potentially happen. So Showmaker coming down towards the bottom side, gives him the good old thumbs up and says thank you very much.
He'll take the first blood. That's 400 gold to the Silas. And because he has the ability to just rotate back to lane here, he'll lose so much freedom as the bottom lane here of Aiming and Kellen. Still have to play respectfully. One missed engage. You play too close to the sun. Oh, hold that thought.
Yeah, speaking of missed engages and too close to the sun and stuff like that, that's a permafrost, that's a backflip, and that is Keen getting second blood.
And this is exactly what I mentioned earlier when I was like, yeah, it's a rare matchup. You know,
as the first plate does go down very close to the second, and the Sejuani remains in the brush. Goes home now. That's as if he was never there. As Keen, he's really dead. That's Kingen getting his revenge here towards the top side of the map. Both of them 1-1 and 0.
Bottom side, and I gotta say, this is a lot of gold stacked up for Isaiah early on. That's gonna go wide.
Yep, the arrow gonna pick the middle there as the Magnet Storm comes out. Pays cleanse, flashes, tries to get himself out of this, but it's just not going to work. It is not gonna be enough. And Lucid was tanking the turret for as long as possible, and Chovy, he's teleported in. Now he's ghosted, he's so incredibly fast. I think Lucid might be falling down here. Can the rest of Dplus make it out? Because Canyon's moving over and aiming. Yeah, there's a fadeaway jump shot if ever I've seen one, and he's clapped by Chovy here. A couple of kills for the mid laner.
And set up for that one, and yes, the plate goal does go over, and Aiming has picked up a ton of money that you shouldn't really be able to get at this stage in the game.
There's a flash chains of corruption. Pays, bye-bye. Yeah, he's really dead. Okay, Showmaker. That is such commitment. He was flashing as the ulti was in the air. And Pays just making sure that is going to hit, and he is getting that kill. And Kellen, pretty happy with how his mid laner is playing. This is 3 games in a row that we're seeing some peak Showmaker, as Drake is going to be secured by Ashe somehow. That's going to be an all-out here by Chovy as he dives into the backline. Keen, also massive at aiming. He's flashed the wall. Keen is in trouble, and the Zaya is picking up a kill. And now Chovy has 4 people to deal with, and that is just a few too many. Dplus off to a phenomenal start.
Unfortunately, Pays just not able to match the damage output of the Zaya.
Around this, Drake. Yes, Gen.G control the river for now, but Dplus know exactly what's going on.
Kingen on this side.
Yeah, Keen gonna get dove on. He got away the first time. He may not be able to this time, as the backflip does get him out of there, but now the flash on forward. It is going to be the return kill, but they'll take the kill on the Akali any day of the week, and Kingen is not done. Lahen's nowhere to go. Olaf, of course, just does not care about Ashe in any way, and he will continue chasing. Now Chovy having to run away from this Olaf. Avoiding the undertows is important, but look at this. Pays, what's he going to be able to do here as Canyon's trying to stand in his way, trying to be that front line. As I think if you're by yourself, Kingen, you may not necessarily win this fight, but Showmaker's going to turn up. Lucid's going to be there. All Out does come in, and Aiming's going to help out as well. So Chovy, once again, going to be taken down.
Yeah, this might be the backbreaker here for Gen.G. They had Prio, but they had really no firm...
Incredible return to form. It's amazing, and like you were talking about, you know, he wasn't in the conversation prior. Now, though, I may have caster-cursed him because his top laner has just been taken down. Teleport from Keen as well. They don't have many places to go. Let's see whether Showmaker can do anything to help out here. 4 versus 5. They have softened them up a little bit, but Gen.G, they are on the prowl. Dplus just looking for a way out of this one. Look at this. They're hurting them. They're corralling them.
It's going to have to be an incredible play here from Lucid to try to trade a pick back. It's going to be so rough.
There is still a fair bit of CC here. Aiming doesn't have Featherstorm, though. There's the Magnet Storm. They get on top of Pays. He takes so much damage, and Showmaker locks him down. Now Kellen's trying to keep them in position, but it's Keen with the perfect execution, and Showmaker, he has his. That's going to take down Chovy. And now, Showmaker and Lucid, they are dangerous. So 2 versus 3, but their health bars are so large. That's...
And, you know, finally we're getting close to...
Okay, well, Aiming is going to have Chovy delivered to him. There's the all-out. Does manage to pick the right target as Lucid crashing down. Lahen's taking a lot of damage as well as Kingen's trying to return the favor. Let's check out what Chovy's doing as we jump back to that part of this particular play. And now Kingen, He's continuing to run. Look at these ghosty boys pressing their summoner spells and trying to run as quickly as possible. Oh no, it's a wall. It's Olaf's worst enemy, but now there's a hole in it. He's able to get on over as Chovy's trying to mitigate this, and he does so beautifully. There's the chain CC, and Gen.G are looking to turn it. Showmaker, though, he is still massive. Chains of Corruption land, and more chains come down as well. Aiming locks down that kill in the end as the arrow connects onto Showmaker. There's a McHale's for that, and Dplus have lost no one. The flash forward from Showmaker, the backflip is there, and he sees blood in the water now. Dplus looking to chase them down, but
King and rotating over.
all right, Kellen looking for Lehens, does find him here with the grand entrance. Over goes Canyon, though. And the Ragnarok has to be used defensively. Chovy has found aiming, or has the entirety of Dplus found Chovy. He goes all out, but he needs to just get out. And he's not going to be able to. Once again, Chovy with a little bit of an overextend here into Dplus, and this could be Baron territory.
Yeah, this is really rough. No front line here in this Cassante anymore. Boris finally has that transformation. LDR is done, but the speed at which this Baron can be taken with this Xayah that's also got a BF sword in her inventory, pretty quick.
Yeah, not to mention Olaf and Silas doing their fair share of work as well, so it's down very, very low. They're not wanting to take any chances, though. The hijacked prison is thrown at Canyon. And Lucid, he comes back. They are able to secure it. He can't get far enough into the pit and does have to flash to get himself away. The health bars are low, though, and Gen.G think that this is an opportunity. Let's see whether they can pick up any stragglers. But Kellen, he's not a straggler.
Kellen's just going to rejoin the squad. They have choke points controlled.
Yep, and Gen.G understands that they can't let this Baron go over. They are sacrificing their base for this one, and Showmaker's looking for that backline. Pays! Oh my goodness, he stays alive! Showmaker has to go over the wall as now Keen is looking for it, and now Chovy's in that front. Oh my goodness, he's melting. He's evaporating, and Keen is gonna follow suit. It's aiming now, as they were so focused on Showmaker that this Xayah really has become a problem, and I think this is just game over. The Ragnarok coming on through, and the undertows coming down. I think that Kingen will let them live, but Showmaker may not, and aiming definitely will not. That's an unofficial quadra as he gets the double kill in the enemy base, and Dplus. I don't think many of us were expecting them to win, but I was definitely not expecting them to win like this.
I mean, it was the first professional loss Chovy will take on Cassante. 6 deaths on the champion.
These were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.